A police chief was put in jail this week on charges of false imprisonment.
It all stems from an arrest he made last summer. Fox 10 News reporter Corey Pippen brings us the details.
Many in Flamoton, Alabama are shocked that their police chief, who normally makes arrests, was arrested himself in Florida. According to authorities, Chief Jeffrey McGraw unlawfully arrested a man in Century, Florida back in August of 2011. The Federal Department of Law Enforcement had been investigating the incident since November.
The law does not allow for an arrest to be made in one state and you transport the subject back to another state without going through the proper jurisdiction, through extradition.
McGraw turned himself in to Escambia County deputies Thursday night after the FDLE issued a warrant for his arrest.
He thought that he was in the city of Flamoton, particularly Alabama. He said he was unaware of the jurisdictional boundaries and just thought he was in the state of Alabama when in fact he was, I think, about 0.177 miles into Florida.
Just to give you a little idea of exactly how close the area is where McGraw allegedly made the illegal arrest, you can literally walk across the Alabama state line and find yourself in Century, Florida. The news of McGraw's arrest spread quickly throughout the area. Frank Weaver says he knows McGraw well and doesn't think he meant any harm.
I hope that there's been a misunderstanding and that Jeff did not cross the line, but I have sympathy for the police department because they've got a tough job to do.
But others say they feel that McGraw should have known better.
I've never been in law enforcement, but I would think that being that he is the police chief and he couldn't consider himself above the law as well, but I would think that he would know better than to do that.
Reporting from Flamoton, Corey Pippen, Fox 10 News.
McGraw was charged with false imprisonment and could face up to 5 years in prison plus a fine.